Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. There have been recent online claims suggesting that Jinger Duggar was involved in a car accident. However, these reports primarily originate from unverified sources, such as YouTube channels and social media posts, which often lack confirmation from reputable news outlets. For instance, a video titled "Breaking News: Jinger Duggar was involved in a car accident" was published on YouTube 6 days ago, but it does not provide verifiable details or official statements. As of now, there is no official confirmation or credible news reports indicating that Jinger Duggar has been involved in a car accident. It's important to approach such claims with caution and rely on trusted news sources for accurate information. If you're interested in a fictional story inspired by such scenarios, here's a short tale. Title: Jinger's Wake-Up Call. Jinger Duggar had always been known for her adventurous spirit. One sunny afternoon, while driving through the countryside, she found herself lost in thought, reflecting on her life's journey. Suddenly, a deer darted across the road. Swerving to avoid it, her car veered off the path and into a ditch. Though shaken, Jinger emerged unscathed. The incident served as a poignant reminder of life's unpredictability and the importance of staying present. She shared her experience with her followers, emphasizing the value of mindfulness and gratitude. Let me know if you'd like this story translated into Bengali, or if you're interested in more details about Jinger Duggar's life and experiences. Counting on alums Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar have been celebrating new grandkids and pregnancies in the family over the past few months. Michelle recently flew to California to welcome Jinger's third child, a baby boy named Finnegan. There are currently 2 known pregnancies in the family, but some fans think Jinger may have accidentally leaked a possible third Duggar grandbaby. Keep reading to see the discussion. Counting on. Who are expecting in the Duggar family today? Jessa surprised many fans last March after revealing that she's pregnant. She uploaded a photo of her ultrasound with a caption halfway to "holding you in our arms." This confirms that the Counting on alum has kept her pregnancy a secret for quite some time, which may also explain her unusual absence from the cameras. Some Counting on fans on social media reacted to Jinger Dugger Voulo's latest podcast episode, where she mentioned that her baby boy was the 37th grandchild of Jim Bob and Michelle. According to the OP, they only counted 36 so far in the family, making them wonder if Jinger accidentally leaked a secret pregnancy. Others agreed and shared some of their guesses, but many commenters think it could be a confirmation of Lauren's alleged 4th pregnancy, which surfaced earlier this year. The rumors come after Lauren appeared in a family vlog looking so pregnant. She's one of the few family members who's no longer active online, making it difficult to confirm if she's indeed having a 4th child. It should also be mentioned that Lauren and Josa secretly welcomed their 3rd child in May 2023, and they may be doing the same thing for their alleged 4th child. Counting on. Justin and Claire Duggar remain the longest to have no child aside from Lauren. Claire and Justin have also kept a private life since tying the knot on February 26, 2021. The two are currently the only married couple to have no children for the longest time. They were also the youngest married couple, and it seems they're enjoying their lives before starting a family. Justin and Claire currently live in Texas, close to the Spivey family. Some Counting on fans speculate that the mystery Duggar grandchild may be their first child. Unfortunately, Justin and Claire hadn't appeared in any Duggar gatherings, seemingly showing signs that they're completely cutting themselves off from family. Voulo37 pointed out that while the family's beliefs seemed like another world to those on the outside, many people in the Duggars community followed similar guidelines. For you to do anything other than that was like a bombshell, he said. Jinger agreed that it was so normal for her and her sisters and even their mom, Michelle Duggar, to dress modestly. You kind of start to not think twice about it until you are surrounded with other people who are conducting their lives differently. And then that's something where you start to think more about Oak. Why do I do what I do? She added. Every time a Duggar child broke their family rules. Jinger wearing pants and beyond. Joyanna, 27, noted that there were also people in their lives that branched out from the modest uniform earlier on. To me, it was a big deal when somebody that always wore skirts started wearing pants, she said. Jill Duggar has been a significant cast member from Duggar News, shows 19 Kids and Counting on. She was, unfortunately, one of the victims of Josh Duggar and had a traumatic childhood. TLC had to cancel the show when his heinous crimes came into the limelight. First, it was molesting minors as a teenager, including his family members, and then possessing CSAM on his device. But throughout this, Jill has stood for what was right. She spoke up against her felon brother and also held her parents accountable for practicing toxic IBLP norms. Amidst all this, the star had to face a devastating blow last year because of her stillbirth. It turns out she is given yet another pregnancy-related update. However, it is not something positive, but rather concerning. So what is it? Duggar News. Jill Duggar getting over her stillbirth trauma little by little. Last year, Jill Duggar and her husband Derek Dillard were supposed to welcome the first girl in their family, baby Isla. However, the former must be in her second trimester when she found out about the little one's stillbirth. It was honestly one of the most painful experiences of her life. She also hosted a funeral at her Arkansas home and invited her family to mourn the little angel's passing. Since then, Jill has often used her social media to share many things. She also commemorated the little one's 6-month anniversary since she passed. Apart from that, there have been several other posts where the mother has talked about inching towards normalcy while living with this loss. While most have been concerned, others find it healthy that she has been finding ways to cope with it by sharing her experiences. Duggar News. Jill Duggar opens up about compromised health, high-risk pregnancy. Jill Duggar has become a popular social media celebrity. Despite TLC canceling the Duggar News family's shows, they have a good social media presence. Some also use their influencer abilities to make a living, and Jill is one of them. So she is used to informing her viewers about every major to minor detail from her life. During an Ask Anything session, someone wanted to ask an important question. They asked if Jill and her husband Derek were comfortable with having only sons in the family. The fan wondered if they would ever try for a daughter. Well, it turns out the Duggar celeb recounted the time she had to lose her daughter Isla Marie Dillard to stillbirth, but that's not all. She said she and her husband, Derek, were not trying for kids at the moment. She then revealed a massive yet concerning update. It turns out Jill faces a high pregnancy risk. She said her pregnancies and deliveries are very difficult. Hence, the couple would have to consider a lot before welcoming a new family member into their lives. However, Jill didn't reveal the technicalities of why she had a chance of her pregnancies being high risk. It must be a sensitive topic for her after the devastating stillbirth tragedy. Nevertheless, lots of fans and well-wishers sent strength and prayers her way through the comment section and other social media posts. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar News updates. In June 2014, Jill and Derek got married after announcing their courtship in March of that year. Jill Duggar Dillard and Derek Dillard are celebrating a milestone anniversary with a string of celebrations. On Thursday, August 1, the 19 Kids and Counting alum and her husband Derek gave fans an update on how the couple were continuing their ongoing anniversary celebration in Brandon, Missouri. Alongside a video montage of the two exploring Silver Dollar City amusement parks and local cavern wonders, Jill 33 shared how the duo were spending their time. Part 3, our 10-year anniversary getaway in Branson, MO, she began in her caption. We circled back to Silver Dollar City to hit up all the great food we missed the day before I had gotten super motion sick. We visited shops we don't always get to stop at when the kiddos are with us. And we finally got to ride the newest ride #FiringTheHole. The former reality star revealed that she and Derek, 35, then headed to the Steel Creek campground where they floated down a river in tubes. The two finally rounded out their day by stopping to grab some delicious takeout Indian cuisine. We couldn't have been more grateful for this time away together as a couple, she concluded. In June 2014, Jill and Derek got married after announcing their courtship in March of that year. They are now parents to sons Israel David, 9, Samuel Scott, 6, and Frederick Freddie Michael, 21 months. Since celebrating the anniversary with a getaway to Branson last month, the duo have been sharing how they marked the occasion with a series of videos shared to Instagram. Jinger Dugger reflects on a difficult time for her family after Josh's arrest. But as the Duggar family's profile grew and Jinger got older, she began to question some of what she had been taught. That intensified when her family faced scrutiny when Josh's abuse of several of his siblings when he was a teen was revealed, and later when he was arrested on child pornography charges in April 2021. It was not until later on, when we were walking through a lot of difficulties publicly, where one of my brothers made decisions that were very, very bad and that landed him in prison, Jinger explained. In that time, I realized people are looking at this as Christianity, but this is not what the gospel is about. Somebody needs to speak up. People were saying, if this is Christianity, I want nothing to do with it, she added. At that point, it became a matter of not allowing myself to remain silent. Jinger went on to write a book, Becoming Free Indeed, about how she came to reject the IBLP principles under which she was raised and adopt a new attitude about her Christian faith. Jinger Duggar says she hasn't spoken to Josh in years since Josh's arrest. Jinger has generally remained quiet about her brother's crimes. But after he was convicted on multiple child pornography charges in December 2021, she and her husband Jeremy Voulo did issue a statement. We are saddened for the victims of horrific child abuse. We are also saddened for Josh's family, his wife, and precious children, they wrote on Instagram. Josh claims to be a Christian. We are thankful to God for exposing Josh's actions and to a legal system committed to protecting the innocent and punishing the guilty in this case. We are grateful for justice, they added. In a 2023 interview with Tamron Hall via YouTube, she said she hadn't spoken to Josh in years and that she did not believe he had truly changed. Josh is currently serving a 12.5-year sentence at a federal prison in Texas. He is scheduled for release in October 2032. Jinger Duggar makes rare comment about felon brother Josh Duggar. Very bad decisions. Jinger Duggar made a rare public comment about her incarcerated brother Josh Duggar during a recent podcast appearance. The Counting on Alum was a guest on the February 27 episode of the Deep End with Lecrae podcast. She opened up about growing up in a family that followed the tenets of the Ultra-Conservative Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP. She also spoke about how she began to reevaluate those beliefs when Josh was arrested for possessing material depicting child sexual abuse. During her chat with host Grammy winner Lecrae Moore, Jinger discussed filming her family's TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting, and how her parents viewed the show as an opportunity to spread their religious beliefs to a wider audience. We held to this teacher as a prophet sent from God, she explained, referencing disgraced IBLP leader Bill Gothard and the cult-like environment in which she was raised. Gothard's rules were incredibly strict and designed to give parents clear guidelines for protecting and isolating their children from what he saw as negative outside influences. So the girls would wear skirts only, not listen to any music with drums. You couldn't work outside the house if you were a woman, she explained.